No one prays to die before his or her parents. And of course, parents pray for their children to live long after them. As much as these prayers are just and the way things are expected to be, we must remain conscious of our peculiar individual circumstances. Some situations make it necessary for you to provide for your parents in your will or trust. I will give a few examples which I consider appropriate. 1. If your parents are retirees and unable to fend for themselves. 2. If your parents live solely on monthly or periodic financial support from you. 3. If you're responsible for paying the house rent of your parents. 4. If you're responsible for paying the school fees of your siblings on behalf of your parents. And 5. If your parents have any medical condition that they manage and you are responsible for the bills. Given the cases I have mentioned, do you honestly think it would be appropriate not to provide for your parents in your estate plan? I mean, your trust or will. For me, the answer is a no. Please bear in mind that the circumstances which I have listed earlier essentially refer to financial obligations as per maintenance. It is important to emphasize at this point that giving your parents properties like house and land is not the issue here. You may gift such items to them in your lifetime and not in your will or trust. You could allow them enjoy the right of use of house or building during their lifetime only without payment of rent. By this, the property reverts to your estate when they pass. Neglecting this sensitive issue is what makes most family members come after the properties of their deceased son and in rare cases, daughters. Question to ask now is, do children die before their fathers? As deep and sensitive as this question is, the answer remains yes. Let me tell you a story that will help you understand better. A young man in his mid-30s died leaving his wife and 3 children behind. Shortly after his death, his father started going after his bank accounts to withdraw funds and practically seeking to take control of the accounts, not caring about the wife and children he left behind. If the young man had been alive, would he take care of his parents? Most likely a big yes. This is, however, not basis for the parents to act in the manner they did. If you fall within any of the 5 situations I mentioned earlier, please consider making provision in your estate plan for your parents to the extent of making sure their needs, I mean healthcare, shelter, and feeding, are taken care of. Always remember that an unplanned estate is a potential chaos being nurtured by you today. I am the estate planning attorney.